Hey, good evening. What's up, everybody? Hey, thought I'd just hop on live just to share some information. I got this question earlier this morning, and and we just kind of started on a conversation for about 45 minutes, and I was like, man, I should have recorded this. But I said, you know what? I'll probably just hop on, a live and just kind of share a few thoughts. So the question was, how do and this comes from an individual that has done a lot of different things, trying to market, on the internet, had some success here and there, in terms of making a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, but never has reached the milestone of making at least you know $10,000 within a 30-day time frame. And and and, and it kind of just started like, what have you done in the past? And normally, his work ethic and it has been mostly around just sharing information. Like whether he's typically mostly like in affiliate marketing. He's done affiliate marketing and network marketing, and normally he's just like like when you join a business or if you're a part of affiliate type thing, they give you like a link, and the link has all the information about the opportunity, the product, the service, or whatever. And so he's typically just done those things. He's done them very well. I mean, he probably borderline spam, um, just from conversation, but for the most part, he's been able to make a little bit of money, but never ever reached a milestone of he still works, but it's like I've been doing this stuff for years. I make a little bit of money here, a little bit of money there, but nothing really impactful. I might make a little bit of money this month, and it could be several hundreds of dollars or whatever, but I might not make any money for another month or so. So how how do you break that? Well, I'm gonna just kind of give you guys a little insight. There's all kind of ways that you can make $10,000 on the internet. I mean, there's all kind of lanes that you can go down. I'm just gonna kind of just speak on one particular lane. A lane that I know very well is just whether it be marketing someone else's product through affiliate marketing or network marketing, building an organization. I'll just kind of keep it around those two. But where do we start? So how do you do that? How do you get to the point to where you can make $10,000 a month? Let's just start there. Well, number one, and this is just off the top of my head, just kind of thinking back what we talked about earlier. Number one, you got to have a goal. So if the goal is I want to make $10,000, okay, you've got to either write that down. You got to know, okay, this is my goal. And then what you need to do, you need to look at whatever it is that you're going to be marketing, and you need to see how much do I get paid when I make that sale, or how much do I get paid when I enroll that person, or what have you. What you basically, you need to reverse engineer what you're going to need to do to be able to reach that goal. How many people is it going to take you to hit that specific goal? If it's affiliate marketing, it's typically just a number of sales. Well, here's the product. The product costs this amount of money. When I sell that product, I get X amount of commissions. I need to take that amount of commissions, and I need to, figure how many of those do I need, to reach, $10,000, if that makes sense. You got to reverse engineer. Then once you reverse engineer that number, whatever that is, then you need to ask, okay, what kind of activity am I going to need to produce? Now, let me give you a few different ways. And this kind of really goes with affiliate marketing and network marketing as well. A lot of it is content. Some of you said, oh man, I knew he was going to say that. Let's kind of look at it. Okay, I'm new. I just started this new business or whatever. I'm new in this network marketing deal. I'm new in this affiliate marketing deal. I'm new just marketing on the internet in general. And my goal is I want to make $10,000 this month. Now, when it comes to the item, whether it's a phone, whether it's an opportunity, whether it's some AirPods, whatever. I mean, just whatever the product or service that you're offering. you need to make sure that you're getting the maximum amount of money per transaction. Okay, does that make sense? And because that's going to help you to reach that goal even faster. If you're only getting pennies or something very, very, minimal, it's going to be very difficult. Okay. Typically in affiliate marketing, they tend to pay bigger commission. So you can definitely hit that if you've got a really good premium product that has a really good premium commission tied to it. If it's network marketing, you really need to make sure that, one, there's some type of fast start, a very decent fast start commission, along with whatever, in terms of ranks and all that kind of stuff or whatever. And a lot of times it's typically you're going to have to bring in a number of people. So if you've got that and you've kind of reverse engineered that and said, okay, I'm going to need X number of people to hit 10 grand myself, or if it's network marketing, 10 grand between myself. And if I bring a certain number of people, they should bring in a certain number of people, and we should be able to hit that goal. So you got to reverse engineer it. Now, what's going to drive all that is going to be content. And I'm going to give you a little example. We recently just started a program 30 days ago, and October 1st, actually. This program, actually, it's more of an affiliate-based type program, very, very pays out very generously, 50% commission, meaning if, someone buys this product for $1,000, I'm getting basically 500. If someone buys this other product for 6, I'm getting like almost 300, like 250 and some change, if that makes sense, right? So the odds of me hitting that 10,000 goal is very likely if I'm creating content. Now, let's get to what drives all that, okay? And I've got some information that I'm gonna be able to share with you guys here at the end of this video. I'm gonna keep this video short, but I want to kind of give you the play to run here. So whatever it is that you're doing, what you've got to do, you've got to create stories around whatever the product is, around whatever it is you're doing, the reason why you're doing whatever you're doing. People buy from emotion triggers, if that makes sense. And not so much on the facts of things, but more of, not everybody, but most people buy on emotion. They've got a pain. Your product or service eliminates that pain, and because of the story that you shared about your product or service, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's how you really gotta look at it like that. Let me create stories, because that's what makes people buy is stories, examples of what you're doing, what others in your community are doing, sharing those stories. And if you're doing that at scale, YouTube videos, Facebook videos, Facebook images, Instagram images, just telling stories, whether it be in text format, whether it be images, videos, just content. And we've got Facebook, TikTok, we've got Instagram, we've got all these different, types of, forms that we can plug into, social media websites that we can plug into and share our stories. But you got to do it at scale. Now, I know a lot of you saying, well, I don't want to be seen. Okay, I got you. You're a little shy of getting in front of the camera. I got it. Keep in mind here, you're going to have to get over that. Okay. Or if you can't get over that, to get to that 10K goal, you're going to have to get to the 10K goal. You can do it also if you're paying for advertising. Okay. Some people don't want to be in front of the camera. Some people don't want to tell stories. They just want an offer, website, and you can definitely do that. I know friends that do that, but they spend a lot of money, guys, every week on advertising. And just by the sheer numbers of the exposure that they're getting, they're just going to get sales. And they've got products and services that have a real good margin. So even if they're spending $5,000, $10,000 a week, on advertising, they still might make 25, 30, 40 grand for the week. So it makes sense. So they don't have to do it. So you can still do it. It's just going to cost you. So you have to make the choice. Okay, well, I know for me, I mean, when I first started, I didn't have $5,000, $10,000 a month to do advertising, but I had a YouTube account that was free. I had a Facebook account that was free, and my mentor said, "Hey, all you had to do was just create content." So I was like, "Well, I got a camera. Matter of fact, here's the camera right here. I always keep it because this is how I started. This big old thing right here. I've talked about this before in some of my other videos in the past, and I always keep it because this is where I started in terms of making videos to market and promote things on the internet. It started with this big old thing here. Matter of fact, this thing, it's not even digital. This is like a cam. You know how you have a family camcorder like for vacations and family reunions and all that kind of stuff. This is all this was. It was just a camera that I used for like family events and stuff, because at that time when I bought this, all our kids were still at home, and they were still growing up and all that. So we had a camcorder to record birthdays and all that stuff. So when I started marketing online, they said, hey bro, you got to make videos. You got to start making content. You got to let people know who you are. You got to give value to people. And I was like, do I need to get a camera? He said, you got a camera, right? I said, yeah, I got one. He said, just use that. Just use a camera that you already have. Nowadays, the best camera that you can start with is your phone, because, oh my God, these you don't need anything like this, but you can just start with your phone. So I just started making videos and started letting people know who I am. Started in the beginning, it wasn't good. It was hilarious. That's all I can say. But looking back on a lot of those videos, but it didn't matter because a lot of people gravitated to it because I was just being myself. I wasn't trying to be anything else. I was just being myself. I was just following what my mentors were telling me to do. And it worked. 90 days later, I quit my job. And I was almost upset because I was like, man, I could have been doing this years ago. This is all I had to do was just make some stinking videos, some little short videos talking about whatever I'm doing. That's all I had to do. And I would have been getting these kind of results. I was like, man, I was happy, and mad at the same time, because there were so many situations, when you got family and kids and just life, right? There's many situations where I could have been doing this years prior, and it could have just been some different things that could have happened after that. But God puts you in front of things when you're right to receive it. And at that point, I was right to receive it, and things happen. So, and that's what I'm saying. So if you've got the right product, you got the right profit margin where you can make a decent commission. Remember, it needs to be a decent commission. It has to be a decent commission for the time and effort. Okay. For making a sale, because maybe you got to speak with someone, or if they reach out to you, whatever, but it just has to be a decent commission so you can get to that 10K. What's going to help drive you to that 10K is the content, because when you have videos and pieces of content, think of those as little salespeople that are working for you, and they never get hungry, they never go to sleep, they never get tired, and they always deliver the same message over and over and over and over again. Make sense? That's how you got to look at it. And so, how do you get to 10K in 30 days? Starting out, look at those things. Reverse engineer what you need to do. Okay, you need to know how many people am I going to need to reach that goal, whatever the goal is. It could be $5,000, it could be $2,000, like that, whatever. Okay, I'm just saying 10,000 because that was the conversation from this morning. So if it is 10,000, reverse engineer it, then create a marketing plan or campaign, a strategy. Well, if you have money to blow, do some advertising. You don't have to do it as high as, like I was saying before. If you got some, great. If you don't worry about it. I didn't. I just used the free ways, and the free ways scaled us up pretty quickly over a 90-day period. We started getting results, not day one, not day two, not even week one, or even week two. It all started happening like near the fourth week after I started making content. And it wasn't a lot. It was only like a couple videos because I was still working, but I was promoting the content. That's another thing. I always promoted the content, not so much the link that the company gave me, but I promoted the content, because in the content, I would tell people where to go. At the end, I like it in the end of your video, whether you're doing a testimonial video, whether you're doing, a review video on something, your product, your service, or whatever that you offer, maybe the opportunity, maybe talking about the compensation plan, how to get started, whatever. I would always end, hey, to work with me or to get more information about this product or to get this product, click the link right below. It'll take you to the page and you'll be able to purchase the product. Or if you need more information, click the link right below. Y'all see what I'm doing in the camera? Anybody catch that? Anybody see that? If it's on like a page, click the link above, click the link right here, whatever. I just want to give some kind of what they call a CTA, a call to action. And I would tell them what to do in the video. So, and then I would just promote my video. A lot of times I'm promoting my sales page. Matter of fact, let me kind of show you, kind of give you an example here, a real life example. So if I I got one here. Let me see if I can find it here. Hold on one second. Here's one. Okay. Pull this up. Okay. I think you should be able to see this hopefully here. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let me do it this way. Okay. Yeah, it's better. That way I can stay on the deal. So here's one. See, I can earn instant money here. Here's another one here. Okay. This one here. Now this one here, we actually just did with this particular offer. If you notice, I got a video here. Just joined a new company first part of October. Well, how come you're not just promoting the link that the company gave you and everything? Well, the problem with that here, hold on, let me change something here. I think I'm on the wrong deal here. 1 second. Let me change my deal. Okay, there we go. I wanted to put this on the right deal here. Okay, all right. So why aren't you using the link that the company gave you? Well, that's what everybody else does. So a lot of times it just gets lost. So I need to share my story. So I need to share my story. I need to share what I see about this. Now, when I made this video here, guys, you see I put some testimonies of some other people here. But you notice at the beginning of this video, I'm talking me, right? I'm sharing me and what I want to do. Now, I could have just used what the company gave me, but it wouldn't had converted that much. Because remember, my goal with this new offer was to make at least $10,000 over the next 30 days. Guess what we did? We actually did almost $13,000. Okay. Now, how did that work? Well, look, let's take a look at it. I'm sharing testimony stories. You see what I'm doing here? I took some other testimonies from some other people, okay? So they can see it's not just me. Again, remember, I'm just getting started, so it's not like I've really made any big money just yet, but I need to show people, right? I got to show people that people are making money in this program, right? So people say, well, I can't make any videos. I haven't made any money yet. Who told you that? Who said that? Who told you that? I do it all the time. At the time of me making this video, guess how much money I made in this program? Anybody know? At the time of me making this video, you know how much money I made in this program at the time of me making this video? Zero. Hadn't made any money. I wasn't saying that I was making money. I'm just talking about how good the opportunity is. Hey, we're going to crush this thing. We're going to help a lot of people make a lot of money. We're going to do our thing. So what did I do instead? Since I don't have my own personal story yet, guess what I did? I injected other people's stories, but I still wanted to put me in front of it because you got to see it from my perspective. Okay. And this program here, guys, guess what? Has a really, really good offer. Okay. Very, very, very lucrative offer here. Okay. We've got a lot of people making a lot of money here, guys, already. And of course, it's not just myself. We've made thousands, so far in this program in 30 days, and we got a lot of other people that have done the same. So how did I make that type of income? Well, mainly I reverse engineered. Okay, well, how much do I get paid if I refer somebody to this program? Well, I get 50%. So, wow, okay, they got a $200 package, $600 package, and an $1,100 package. Okay, well, if a lot of people came in on the $1,100, I make almost $500. 600, almost 3. Okay. You see what I'm doing? So I'm reversing. How many people will we need possibly, right? I can probably even get help because of how this compensation structure for this program works. But I was like, hey, I know that we have the capability of hitting it just by ourselves if we had to, because the amount of the commission, very, very, a really nice margin. I worked out the numbers, and then what did I do? I started creating content. Okay, I started creating content. Why? Is because I understand that the content sells. Well, did I stop there? No, this is a little, introduction video to the opportunity. If you scroll down, there's another video. My first 3 days. That's another piece of content. Just talking about, what we were able to make over the first 3 days. Okay. So this was my first, I guess, income testimonial. Okay. Again, just sharing stories. Sharing stories. Okay, let's look at a little bit more. Had some other people. My buddy Dwayne, he made like $500 in his first 24 hours, so on and so forth. Then I did another one here. Well, what is, this particular company? What is this 50-50 thing? You'll find out if you go to this link. Matter of fact, the link is actually, in this, in the link, the YouTube description right below. You'll be able to see all that information. So, again, pieces of content. I think I got another one in here. Do I have another one? Actually, I do have another piece. I haven't put it on here yet. And then, of course, if you look here, it's all about just letting people know that you're a real person. That's what it's all about. And if you focus on those things, if you focus on that, remember, because, guys, a lot of times, when we're marketing, we kind of look at people, before I really learned all this stuff years ago, we just kind of look at people as just like numbers or prospects. Here's the thing, guys. They're human beings. They're real people. We're all human beings. So just what makes you want to buy stuff? What makes you want to join a business? Think about that. What like makes you, like, you see something, what is it that makes you go, man, that's it. This is the one I'm in. A lot of times it's probably because of the person that's delivering the information. So, and what I understand about human beings, that it's in our DNA, is that we like to be connected to people. Okay, we love opinions, right? We love someone's opinion. What do you think about this opportunity? This is what this video is. I'm giving you my opinion of what this opportunity is versus just sending you to the company corporate structured website with all the, the music and the whatever, because, they're going to overhype everything anyway, right? So I'm just kind of giving it to you from my perspective. This is the opportunity that I was presented with. I'm sharing with you how I see it. And maybe if you listen and watch this information, maybe you might see it like me. And once we do those things, guess what? That's how you can get to, that level of income. Me and my wife have done this so many times. I couldn't even give you a number. I really couldn't. I couldn't. And I'm not saying it's not coming from a bragging place. I'm just telling you because it's just what happened. I mean, we just learned some things, some people, that we still love today, we still connect with, and, gave us the ability to share some information with us that changed our lives. And I didn't want to make videos and stuff and content in the beginning. I didn't quite understand. I think we all think, hey, well, I'm just going to join this business. I'm just going to start this business and I'm just going to put the information out there and everybody's just going to buy. I'm just waiting. It's going to be a good year. And then crickets. Nothing. Nothing happens, right? Well, it's because people want to hear it from you. And so if you really want to take your business to the next level, 10,000, that's a great goal. I always say shoot for the stars. So, you'll still be up there, right? And the main thing is you got to really reverse engineer what you need. And remember, no matter what your strategy is, what drives online marketing is traffic, is viewership and emotion. Okay. How can you start driving traffic? Is one, by making content. When people look at your content, they hear your stories. A lot of it's going to resonate. I always tell people, I've been saying this for years. If you're brand new, you definitely need to make a video, short video, 3 minute, 5 minute, whatever the time frame. Just make it authentic. So it doesn't have to be structured perfectly. Just however long it needs to be to get your point across. And that video should be is why you joined this, a new business, why you became an entrepreneur, why you're, what's your goal over the next 60 days. You need to share that information. Well, what does that have to do with what because when people are researching, remember, YouTube is the number one or second most popular search engine on the planet. People go there all the time to get answers to their questions. So if you have a product, an opportunity, or whatever, you need to be in that keyword. So if it's a company name that you're a part of, you need to make certain videos that when people are searching for information about that product, service, opportunity, whatever, your videos can come up in that list. You know what I'm talking about. You've been seeing it for years. The reason why people do that, because they want to cast a big net out there, because they know people are going through. That's like free traffic. So maybe if I make enough videos, it's like throwing a net out in the, in the lake and I pull the net back in, I might catch some fish. But if I just got my little pole, I might catch some, but I might be there for a while. Like fishing is like watching paint dry. So I might but if I got a net, I put that net out there, different videos, right? As that traffic is coming through, I can catch some sales, and it can help speed the process up, all because of one video or 2 videos or 5 videos or 10 videos. Make sense? That's how you can get to that first 10K. That's how we did it. That's how we got to our first 10K, month in 30 days. It didn't happen the first month. It didn't happen when we first started marketing online. I was still working too. Our first $10,000 month came about 6 to 7 months later. I was still, working, but take it back. So we started a program in June of 2012, late June, going into July. It was like June 20 something or whatever. And I started making content basically almost 90 days to the day after that. In September, I was able to quit my job. My wife was able to quit her job, all because of the content that we were making. It wasn't had anything. Well, the company, had a decent commission, but we were getting a lot of traffic from all the videos that we were making. And so from September to around January-ish, we had our first $10,000 month. So I'm not saying that if you do this, it can happen right now. There's, and I don't know, it could be a little bit different. See, because, we've got different tools now. There's a lot of things that we've got now that we didn't have then. So I can see things happen, and actually things are moving much faster for a lot of people compared to how it was in 2012. It was almost 10 years ago, right? So things have, especially in technology, things move. We didn't have live video. What I'm doing now, we didn't even have this, where I can do a live video and talk to you guys live. So we didn't have these things, and now you can, without no editing, and you can make some big things happen. So hey, let me look here. But again, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up. I just wanted to kind of, it was on my mind. I just wanted to kind of share, the main thing, guys, just make sure that, you have a plan. Okay. Make sure you have a plan. Even if you don't make 10 and you made 7, even if you didn't make 7, but you made 5 or 3 or 2, hey, it's a good deal, right? And or as long as you've made more than you've ever made before, and then you can scale it, because the more video content, the more content you create, the more exposure you're going to get. The more exposure you get, the more leads you generate. The more leads you generate, the more sales you create. The more sales you create, the more money you have. It's a simple formula. It's all about exposure. And that's how you got to look at it, guys. So again, I mean, I'll probably do something more structured later, maybe do a structured presentation on how to make $10,000 in 30 days. But the main thing, guys, remember, reverse engineer what you have. Make sure that you got an opportunity that's got a decent commission. Again, I've got one that you can check out. I got a lot of people doing it, and we got a lot of people that's making some serious money. And actually a number of them have never made this kind of money before, actually. And they've been doing things all over the place. And this is the most money they've ever made, in a program. And again, I got more information, right below. Just check out that information right below, and you'll be able to see it and go from there. So, but other than that, guys, hey, enjoy the rest of your day. I know it's October 30th. I know tomorrow's Halloween, so just be careful if you're out there. And hey, look forward to working with you guys. If you see an opportunity right below, check out that information. And I got some more training, some other things I'm gonna be doing here over the next several weeks and stuff. So be sure to subscribe and like this video. I really appreciate it. And hey, we'll see you guys over the top. Peace out.